spikes at the minimum. This works well with Pokemon that have coverage issues. You learn as time goes on, otherwise keeping a simple setup is good enough. Battle Tower is very interesting as a long series of battles magnifies the risk of hacks. Gen 4 Battle Tower though is infamous for being rather devious with the AI as they go out of their way to counter the Pokemon you bring in terms of the algorithm. For the most egregious example I'll bring up right now is when you bring in hacked Pokemon like say Wonder Guard Spiritomb. In addition to facing off against most Pokemon with status moves, stuff like Sandstorm and Hail, Spikes, Toxic, Nightmare, and Foresight, funny enough, there is one other move that bypasses Wonder Guard altogether, Fire Fang. That is inexplicably the only move in the game that does that in Gen 4, probably because it hits Shedinja, which is weak to it, and nothing else should have Wonder Guard, so why not? So expect to see Houndooms with Fire Fang, Arcanines, Flareons, random Pokemon with Fire Fang, etc. for the sole purpose of countering your attempts at cheating with Wonder Guard. That is the power of AI algorithms. Now, in terms of game comparisons, I have to bring up one comparison to one other game which is by far the worst offender than Battle Tower. Mario Kart 64 100% cheats in terms of rubber banding, and there's a video with evidence detailing how the AI worked to ignore obstacles and just, okay, then they turn invisible, speed up to their positions, avoiding any obstacle whatsoever. The 7 cards are literally dots and positions, returning to their original placement, with first, second, and third only hitting that player's face, like so that they don't know or see the opponents were cheating. There's a whole video on that, and people say Pokemon Stadium games were unfair. There is only a similar algorithm, but infinitely more complex, that can be proven that Stadium 2 sorta cheats a little bit, but the player can abuse that very same algorithm too if they luck out, because there is a proven video for that which has more credence than any forum user or YouTube commenter crying that the game cheats, is unfair, and has no reason to cheat. Because as you can see, the AI is dumb and very limited to what its programmer can do. And this is where things get interesting. The ultimate AI on Showdown. Much to my horror though, there is one such dedicated programmer who invented an AI